anybody wants to know the cheetah story, it's probably one of my best photographs that I've ever taken. But it all started one morning when one of my friends up the road called me and said, there's a cheetah lying in the road, will I go and chase it away, because just now some car's going to drive over it. So I grabbed my camera, I got onto my little game viewer, and off I went up the road. So when I got up to the pretty close to the top of the road, I found that she was actually then lying in the grass next to the road. So I turned around because I really was looking for some really nice cheetah shots. As I got right up next to her, she got a bit of a fright. She jumped up, and as she did that, a hare jumped up ahead of her and went bulleting down the road. So I pulled my truck across the road thinking that I would get some really nice shots of her after the hare, and then maybe her catching the hare as it went away from me. But to my surprise, this hare just spun around in the road and then came bulleting back towards me. And all I did is I managed to get off 4 shots. From the time the hare turned until the time it got right up to me and then went straight underneath my legs, because I was sitting in a vehicle with no door, and I was just focused on this hare, and it went bulleting underneath, went out the front of the vehicle and into the grass. Now the cheetah, just by the way, her name is Darling. It's she's my favorite cheetah. Couldn't make it underneath the vehicle, so she went around the back and then got into the grass, and the grass was quite long. So she started jumping up and down like that, looking for the cheetah. Looking for the hare. But the hare was gone. The hare disappeared into the grass. So unfortunately, Darling, the cheetah, had a bad hair day.
Were you frightened though? Because I mean, if the hare went through your legs, where did you think the cheetah was going to go?
No, I didn't. I knew that. You know, I think if you understand cheetahs, if you know, I know them very well. Yeah. I knew she couldn't make it underneath.
Or on top of.
No, you know, they're such cool little animals. I knew where she was going. I knew she'd go around the back, so I didn't even give it a thought. I was so focused as well on taking those photographs.
I think the hare was still stuck under the vehicle. He was probably like, this is a cool place to stop.
No, fortunately the hare got away, and then because they expend so much energy, cheetahs have to rest very quickly. So she just lay down like that. You could see she was breathing very heavy.
Did you try and take photos of her then?
No, by then what I did is the minute she got away into the grass, I started my vehicle and I went after her. So I didn't really have time to do photographs.
That was so excited.
Sorry, that is actually quite a beautiful shot though. Like, how did you manage to get it so perfect?
Who knows?
So you were shooting away.
Yeah, I actually just held my finger down, and it was just 4 shots. Okay. Just remember that by the time she got here, she's doing about 85 kilometers an hour.
But that cheetah's in such perfect focus.
Exactly.
And then I was very fortunate. I put it on Facebook, and then the newspapers started coming one after the other. So we managed to get 4 national dailies, all 4 shots, and then 2 nationals in the UK.
So Darling is actually quite famous.
Yeah, she's famous.
She's a famous cheetah.
A famous cheetah.
And the poor hare that still is probably alive.
Yeah.
Quite escaped her.